This is Hugh McEnaney, keeping it real, my cancer journey, random letters for real feelings. Technically, this should have gone out on the 18th of July. It's not the 18th of July today. It's the 20th of July, 18th, 19th, 20th. It didn't because I was just running around dealing with red tape. Every country has their share of red tape, but Russia definitely has their share of red tape people have to deal with. That's just life. We're going to go with F today. F for a number of reasons. F for fear, F for finances, F for Frank, F for faith, and F for fun. Yes, there is a fear. There's a natural fear. Of course there's a fear. I think Alexandra feels that fear too. Feelings are also important. It's great that she wants to spend time with her father and let's play and let's read and let's talk. Actually, let's read is a misnomer. That has never happened. Find me a parent that their child runs up and says, "Billy, please, mommy, please, daddy, I want to read." It doesn't happen. Finances are part of it as well. Of course, we've got to do some financial planning. My father, what did my father always say? I should write a book called My Father Said, "Look after the pennies and the pounds will look after themselves." That was obviously when Ireland was in the pound zone and not in the euro zone. He's right too. He was right in his infinite wisdom. He wasn't always right, Hugh Senior, but he was right very often. And yeah, there's got to be finances to look at because I may not be able to earn soon. And I've always been out and about earning, whether it's from whatever, acting, teaching, coaching, producing video content, doing voiceover work, hustling, as the fella says. And I don't mind hustling, but I have to be conscious now a lot more of saying no, saying yes to myself, yes to my family, yes to my health, yes to just a better state of health, and being more positive. I am lucky. I'm very lucky, as I keep saying, that I'm a positive person. But we all have our dark days too, yin and yang, good and bad. As I've said to people, and somebody said to me in the past, you have to go through the manure, the SHIT, to get to the roses, and you have to go through the storm to get to the sunshine. It's just the dichotomy we find ourselves in life. Frank, this is for you, Frank. Frank, as a person, you know who you are. A guy who is about 20 years my senior, probably a little bit more than 20 years my senior. And I basically not introduced him to, but met him at a new volunteers meeting for the Society of St. Vincent de Paul way back in 2001, 2002. Frank has been a supporter in many ways in my life and in my family's life. And thank you, Frank. I really appreciate that. So to be frank with you, Frank, this is also for you. Your words of advice are not always right, but you're always very willing to offer them and to be there as a support. So big love, Frank. Big love for you. And being frank with people, and I am being as frank with people as possible. And I hope these videos do help people because they do help me. And I like the sound of my own voice. And laughter does help, which kind of brings us into faith and fun. And yes, I am looking at my notes because I'm writing things down. I'm tempted to look at a dictionary, but I'm not going to look at a dictionary. I'm just going to use the Hugh dictionary to come up with the letters. My faith is important. My faith is very important. I have faith that things are going to work out as they're meant to work out. I mean, it's a bit of fate as well as faith, but my faith is important, and I believe in a big picture. I believe in a higher power. I'm not too sure if it's God. I don't know if it's Buddha. I don't know if it's Ganesh. I don't know who it is or what it is, but there's definitely a bigger picture than you and I out there that is playing a role in all of this, and I have faith that I'm going to get through this. And think about it and write about it and hopefully teach about it and just learn from all of this time and this experience. And fun. And I've been having fun. I've been here with my wife's family for a couple of days and not doing any work. Yes, doing a bit of research. Yes, doing a bit of reading. Fun for me, sometimes just sitting down with a book and doing some reading. Fun is playing with Alexandra. Fun is swimming. Those of you who know me know I'm a terrible swimmer. As I always say to people, Olga swims like a dolphin, and I swim like a stone, as they say in Russia, like an axe. But it is important to have fun. And this has been fun for me, and I hope it's been fun for you. And laughter. We're going to keep going with the topic of having fun and having a laugh and just being real. I've been Hugh McEnaney, keeping it real with random letters for real feelings. Have a fantastic, fun day wherever you are. Ciao. Stop.